In the caves and valleys of Europe, the first Neanderthal bones were uncovered nearly 2 centuries ago. For generations, scientists debated where these mysterious humans came from. Were they children of Europe, born under the Ice Age sky? Or were their roots far older, reaching beyond the continent itself? For years, bones and tools gave us only fragments of their story. But with the arrival of ancient DNA technology, a deeper truth has finally begun to emerge, one that changes everything we thought we knew about the Neanderthals. By extracting genetic fragments from teeth and bones preserved in frozen soil, researchers have reconstructed a lineage more complex than anyone imagined. The evidence reveals that Neanderthals did not originate solely in Europe. Their ancestors likely came from the East, Central, or even East Asia, before migrating westward into Ice Age Europe. Their history was not a straight line from origin to extinction, but a braided river of migrations, interbreeding, and survival. One of the clearest examples comes from the Altai Neanderthal, a woman who lived in Siberia more than 120,000 years ago. Her DNA carried traces of the Denisovans, a mysterious cousin species. This discovery showed that Neanderthals weren't isolated at all. They were part of a vast network of human groups exchanging genes and adapting to new environments. Genetic studies also revealed striking differences between Western Neanderthals, like those found in Spain, and Eastern populations in Siberia. Multiple waves of migration likely swept across Europe, mixing, replacing, and sometimes coexisting with one another. Climate played a central role in this movement. As glaciers advanced and retreated, Neanderthals were pushed south into warmer refuges and pulled north again during interglacial periods. These cycles connected populations across continents and even brought Neanderthals into contact with early Homo sapiens long before our Great Migration out of Africa. One of the most important clues came from the Caucasus Mountains, where the DNA of a Neanderthal child revealed ties to Eastern populations. This showed that the Caucasus was not a border but a bridge, linking Europe and Asia. Even deeper in their DNA lay fragments of an older lineage, possibly from Homo erectus, hinting that Neanderthals' true roots stretched deep into Asia before their westward expansion. Their birthplace, then, was not a single region at all, but a vast, interconnected range spanning thousands of miles. But this story isn't just about them. It's also about us. Every non-African person alive today carries between 1 and 2% Neanderthal DNA. These fragments influence how our immune systems fight disease, how our bodies process fat, and even how our skin responds to sunlight. In other words, Neanderthals live on within us. And yet, around 40,000 years ago, they disappeared as a distinct species. DNA suggests that small, isolated populations and inbreeding left them vulnerable to disease and climate stress. At the same time, modern humans spread rapidly across their lands, armed with larger social networks, broader trade, and more flexible technologies. But Neanderthals didn't simply vanish. They merged with us, leaving behind a legacy etched into our very cells. Today, scientists continue to find new traces of them, not only in bones, but also in cave sediments, ancient tools, and even fossilized dental plaque. With every discovery, their story grows more detailed, more human, and more astonishing. The origin of Neanderthals was never about a single place. It was about journeys, across frozen plains, through mountain corridors, over vast distances of time and land. They were survivors, innovators, and travelers whose story continues to echo within us. To understand Neanderthals is, in the end, to understand ourselves.